about the relationship between listening comprehension and reading comprehension?
First of all, a lot of my work that I've done related to comprehension was during my PhD. And for that, I worked on the Language and Reading Research Consortium, which goes by LARC, which was a large multi-site consortium with several well-known researchers in the field who decided to take it upon themselves to try to look at a variety of factors related to language comprehension and listening comprehension, starting in these pre-kindergarten years all the way through third grade, and to kind of see developmentally how that develops in young children. And so what they found there is that oral language and listening comprehension are actually considered one dimension, so one construct and not separate. And so I think that that's really important, because I do think sometimes we're like, is it listening comprehension? Is it language comprehension? Are they the same? Is oral language the same? And I think overall we do find it to be a singular construct of oral language. And when we look at reading models, where we think about something very simple, like the simple view of reading, where we have language comprehension and word recognition and how that leads to successful reading, then I think we can see all the various strands that we know about from Scarborough's reading strands that us as SLPs actually know a lot about, but maybe don't always immediately feel comfortable or think that we should be working on reading. I'm not sure if your members feel that way, but it's okay if you do. I'm here to tell you you can. And so I think the main issue there is that successful reading comprehension is not just one of those two items from the simple view. We need both for there to be successful reading. And I actually love to give this example that is from a bilingual, I feel like, perspective, in that there's a grandfather who understands German but can't read German, and a grandson who is learning how to read German, and so will decode a German text for the grandfather, but whose language development has not developed well enough for him to maybe understand everything that he is reading. And so in that case, who's truly doing the reading? Is it the grandson or is it the grandfather? And the actual answer there is neither is actually doing the reading. They need both of them. The grandfather will tell the grandson, what it is that he's reading, and the grandson is decoding for the father to be, or the grandfather to be able to understand. And I think that's just such a very salient example of how we need both.